Hey guys, it's your girl Jahlicia, and I'm back with another episode of Jahlicia After Dark. Yes, yes, yes. This particular Jahlicia After Dark is going to be much more different than the rest. Usually I sit here and read a letter, but this particular situation is an actual live situation with a friend of mine that after talking about the situation that she was in, she said it was okay for me to talk to you about it and get your opinion so we can have a broad spectrum of what different people's opinion is on this particular subject. Of course, she's going to remain anonymous, but to try to keep the opinions from being swayed, I'm going to keep my opinion on the situation to a minimum. I'm going to let you guys actually give all the advice this episode to my friend about what you think she should do. So I'm going to run down the story and then you guys just holler back in the comment section, alright? Alright. Now my friend has a 16-year-old daughter, and of course she's in high school. I believe she's in 10th or 11th grade, and she just started dating this boy. We're going to call her Melissa and we're going to call her boyfriend James. Okay? Alright. Now Melissa, of course, is being her first boyfriend. She is all smitten. You know how we all were when we got our first boyfriend. Like, he could say the sun is green and we'll be like, ooh, that green sun. It's just the way it is. They've been dating for about 4 months now, and my friend found out that they're having sex. Now, girl, you told me I could tell the story, so don't be mad or feel any type of way, okay? We're going to keep this cute, right? Right. Now, my friend is convinced that this is the first time that her daughter has sex, and while it could possibly be true, I don't believe it. I don't believe it, and I will tell you why. This may be the first boy she's had sex with, but I don't think that, you know, the one time you catch your daughter, that was their first and only time having sex. I mean, I was 16. But anywho, let's get on with the story. So, she found out that they're having sex because she walked in and caught them in the girl's room. Yes, I told my little niece how dumb she was for that, but let's move on. That's not what we're here. Okay, they've been having sex. My friend was upset, but of course, I mean, what can you do? It's painful, but you also have to remember when you were a kid, and it's going to happen. It just is what it is. So, she got her on birth control, and they've been having more open of a conversation about life and things like that, which is great. But this is the issue that we're having, that my friend is actually having at this point. So, last week, Friday, Melissa comes home crying, devastated, telling her mom she's never going back to school again. So, of course, her mom's like, why, girl? Why you not going to school? Well, she has been sexting her boyfriend, and we all know what sexting means, but if you don't, it means sending boys pictures of your vagina, your ass, your complete naked body, your titties, any portion either of your full body or snapshots, close-ups of that area, if you get what I'm saying. Alright. She has been sexting the boy, but apparently this boy is dating and also a cheerleader on the team, and Melissa didn't know that she was dating a cheerleader. But the cheerleader found Melissa's sexting pictures in her boyfriend's phone, and she sent them out to the entire school. Yes, yes, yes. This still happens, not just on TV. This is the issue now. On top of that, on top of the whole school and saw her privates, Melissa, and I told this to her face, was not smart enough to cut and paste or zoom in on the areas where no one can tell it's her. She's sending full body nudes, okay? So head to toe, everyone knows who it is. She's devastated, she's crying, she's hurt, and the mom doesn't really understand or know what to do to help her. At this point, it's been an entire week. She went to school like Thursday and Friday, and she said it was horrible. There was like 8 photocopied pictures in her locker. The principal is telling her that she was the one, because the principal is now saying because she is the one that actually sent the pictures out to her, the dude, that she's suspended for a week, which is ridiculous, but that's a whole nother issue, because I feel like, fine, suspend her because she's too young to be doing that, but everyone needs to be suspended, not just her. But that's a whole nother issue we're fighting. But the concern at this point is how to handle it with her daughter. She doesn't know what to do, whether she can press any charges. She doesn't know how to discuss with her daughter the situation with going back to school. She doesn't want her daughter to commit suicide. Like, she's thinking about all kind of things. And I told her I will be willing to discuss it with you guys because I'm sure someone may have experienced this, someone's child may have experienced this, a friend. You never know, and other people's opinion might give you a light bulb. Like I said, Melissa's devastated. She's like walking around in turtleneck sweaters and jogging pants, which I personally think is hilarious because, girl, they didn't see you naked now. I don't see the point in covering up. But okay, that was just a joke for me and you. But she's really devastated, and I really feel for her. Of course, you know, I talked to her. My advice at this point is, girl, they've seen you naked. You know, instead of being the victim, hold your head up high. I mean, at this point, this is gonna sound stupid to say, but you look good in the pictures. It's out there. They can't unsee it. So I just say own it and be like, work. Okay, you may see it, but you never can touch it, and try to spin it as much as possible because people are going to tease you. People are going to tease you. Like, there's going to be repercussions for this for a long time. Also, I explained to her that it's the internet, okay? And if you're going to sext anyone, because I mean, you really can't say, it's not like she sexted someone online that she didn't know, a stranger or something like that. It's her boyfriend. And we all have sexted our boyfriend. If you haven't, girl, why not? We all have done it. So it's not as if, you know, we can look down on her because we all could have potentially been in this situation if we were sending nudes to some random loser who didn't deserve the nudes. You know what I'm saying? My advice to her is, on top of owning it, just don't be in denial. Just keep your head focused on the fact that it happened. You know, shame on him and shame on the girl as well. But it's not like you can unsend it to the internet. I also let her know, girl, this is a lesson that a lot of people need to learn up front. Like, it's repercussions to everything you do, and be smart. Like, don't have your face in it, because if her face wasn't in it, people may have recognized her, and he could have put it out there, but she could have denied it. Girl, you sitting there with a full-on pose, you can't deny nothing. You know what I'm saying? I feel really bad for her because when I was in high school, I had a mutually embarrassing moment. It wasn't a nude, but I got like catfished with a guy, which is so funny because who knew it was catfish then? And I sent him a portrait picture of me, and he gave it to one of his friends, and this guy put it up in the hallway when I was in like elementary school in front of everyone, and everyone was laughing and teasing me. And I went into the gym, girl, and I cried for a good 10 minutes hard. But after that 10 minutes, anger took over. You hear me? And I got out that gym, and I went up to that boy, and I slapped his motherfucking face, and I ripped my picture down, and I walked away trying to scramble some of my dignity, okay? But I died inside, and I definitely was out of school for 3 days. But after that, I was like, fuck this. I'm not going to hide. Oh, well, it happened. Now what? Every time somebody made a joke to me about it, I was like, okay, and what you gonna do? But I'm not saying fight, but I would like to hear your opinion on what you would do, what advice you may have, and I'm sorry if I was all over the place, but I want to give you all the information that I thought was pertinent. I'm not too sure if she's going to let Melissa read the comment section, because I told her sometimes we can get crunk, but her mom's definitely going to be watching, so you're more than welcome to speak directly to me or directly to her and give her any advice that you feel would be appropriate, helpful, or comforting, or some kind of life lesson. Because, girl, there's repercussions in life, and unfortunately the repercussion of sending nudes is that you might run up to some jackass who would see you in a compromising position. I mean, there's situations where you could have sex with a guy, your boyfriend, fuck, your husband, and he could tape your ass and sell it. Look at Kim Kardashian and Ray J. Like, it can happen to anyone, you know what I mean? So leave your comments down below. I look forward to hearing your opinion on this matter, and so does everyone else. And I thank you so much for always watching and supporting. And look out for another Jahlicia After Dark coming up really soon. Peace out.
She works hard for the comments, so you better hit that like.